Hello everyone, this is Ifeanyi-USImmigration-TV. This topic has been on for a couple of days now. This Hakimi, this soccer player he is playing, I believe he's still with PSG club in France. The story of how he transferred his property and placed them under the name of his own mother, as a result of which his estranged wife may not be able to get to those properties. I do not believe that story. I believe there's more to that story. I believe it is incomplete. But nevertheless, the reason I want to talk about it is because a lot of people have been jumping on that story. Even people that I thought would know better are talking about it. Some are calling him a hero. But hey, I'm not here trying to give my own opinion as to whether he's right or wrong, but I want to focus on those of you live in the United States. A law firm will cater for immigrants who are looking to stay in the U.S. by way of helping you to get your green card and ensure that you one day become a U.S. citizen. That is our focus. But sometimes we also talk about issues that immigrants are generally interested in. This story in particular has generated a lot of controversy. It is giving some people some funny ideas on how to do things, and I want to use this opportunity to address something you might not know. That's why I asked if you can do Hakimi here in the United States. First of all, when it comes to matters of family law and maybe divorce and all that, it is state specific here in the US, in the sense that it's only the states within which you live that can where you can handle such matters in line with the laws of that state, and you can only hire an attorney licensed in that state to represent your matters of family law and divorce. However, what I'm going to say here are in general terms. It's generally applicable. There might be little variations here and there in the states. So if you are going to deal with the issue of family law and divorce, you better look for an attorney that is licensed in the state where you are located. Here in Massachusetts, where we are, we represent people on immigration matters irrespective of where you are. But when it comes to family law in particular, we will only represent you if you are residing here in the United States, if you are residing here in Massachusetts. Now, back to the topic. If you are living in the United States and you are beginning to formulate this idea that one day you might transfer your property under the name of your mother or under the name of your father because you want to escape pain or dividing your property with your estranged spouse, if you are planning to do that, you better have a rethink. And I'm not addressing this only to male, I'm also talking to female. You cannot escape sharing your property with your estranged spouse in a divorce just because you transferred it under somebody's name. That is the most irresponsible thing I've learned in the past few days, and the way people have jumped on it. People that I thought would know better don't even know. In most cases where you acquire a property or you have certain income within the period of your marriage, all of that are considered marital property. In some states, it is called community property. Just because you are placing the money you are earning on somebody's name, or you transfer it to the parent's name, does not mean anything. It doesn't make any difference. Your spouse lawyer, all they need to do is to subpoena the record of where you worked, and they will see how much you have earned. In the case of this Hakimi, all they need to do is to subpoena PSG. They will see the money that he has earned over the years, if that is really the case. The fact that he transferred that money or placed that money under his mother, it makes no difference. The doctrine of fraudulent conveyance has been there. They anticipated, the law has already anticipated all of this long ago. You cannot move property just because, or in anticipation of divorce, you move property from here to there or place it on other people's name. It is still marital property. Except, of course, it is an inheritance. In the case of Massachusetts, if it is an inheritance or you had a prenuptial agreement. So don't jump on this sort of story, run with it, and hoping that one day you will apply it to your situation. Marital property are property that you acquire while you are married to your spouse. And all of those properties are subject to equitable division. Equitable division does not mean equal division. Equitable is basically at the discretion of the judge as to what he or she considers to be fair in that circumstance. So please everyone, like I said, here we deal with immigration matters irrespective of where you are. We also deal with family law and divorce cases if you are here in Massachusetts. But bear it in mind that if you have matters of the family law and divorce and you have to look for an attorney license in the state where you are located. But if you are dealing with immigration, you can give us a call. So please don't listen to all this cock and bull story running around the internet and just accept it and run with it. These are not my views. It is not up to me to tell you how a property should be shared in this kind of circumstance. But what I'm telling you is the general position of the law in the United States. If you are trying to do the same here, don't even think about it. You have to have a rethink as I speak to you. Thank you, everyone. If you have any question on immigration, please call us. My number is 978-601-6099. Thank you and God bless.